Redefining the automotive industry and the investing landscape, Tesla was once an ambitious idea built by a visionary who dared to disrupt the status quo. Fast forward to the present day, and Tesla is doing just that. We are discussing a business that is more than just an automobile manufacturer. It is a movement, a representation of innovation, sustainability, and pushing limits. Now, picture this exact business reaching previously unthinkable heights, the $5,000 mark. This figure may appear like a far-off constellation, but hold on to your seat because we're going to analyze the information, decipher the forecasts, and outline the possibilities that could materialize this bold ascent, from market expansion and technological advancements to an unwavering pursuit of excellence. The path of Tesla has been nothing less than exhilarating. We're going to find out in this video, but before we do, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to Tesla Insights. With that out of the way, let's get this video started and talk about business and growth. This ride has even the most seasoned analyst wide-eyed and intrigued. Is this even possible? Berlin's current output hovers around 200,000 000 cars, so the growth potential will disguise the limit. Speaking of investments, let's talk about those chips. A growth-focused company like Tesla is all about putting its resources into new ventures, creating fresh products, and fueling innovation. They recently unveiled plans for a new factory in Berlin aiming to churn out over 1 million cars in Europe. In addition to making cars, Tesla is investing over $1 billion in its chip manufacturing in Dojo. By doing this, they are laying the groundwork for AI-driven self-driving technology, which sets them apart from the competition. Let's take a look at the wider picture. Though it may spark controversy, Tesla is a strong contender in the electric vehicle market because of its innovative approach, which has allowed it to dominate the market and pioneer energy solutions. Additionally, analysts like Alexandra Merz, a former star analyst at Moody's, have some intriguing insights. She thinks that Tesla's growth story is just getting started and that its impact on green transportation and job creation could set the standard for the future. So what's the juicy part? Merz provides details about Tesla's unstoppable rise and even depicts the stock reaching a whopping $11,000. If this seems intriguing, let's take a closer look at some of the figures Tesla has released. Amazing, huh? A quarter with sales of $25 billion or $100 billion annually is amazing. And guess what? This year alone, they're expected to make between $10 and $12 billion in profits. Hang on, it gets better. Now, Tesla's energy segment makes up only 6% of the company, while vehicles and services account for 94%. However, this is starting to change as the company anticipates selling 1.8 million cars this year and 5 million in the next 3 years. The energy sector is expected to reach a staggering 20%, and fully autonomous technology will add 10%. In 3 years, sales are expected to soar to $350 billion. Let's take a little look back and discuss Tesla's innovation. With an ever-expanding global footprint, Mojo has emerged as a pioneer in sustainable energy solutions, sparking a revolution that is altering our world. Tesla is spearheading a revolution that is not only upending industries but also rewriting the norms in the fields of electric vehicles and innovative renewable energy. Tesla always pushes the envelope, advancing our transition to a greener future. Their unwavering global influence and ongoing status as trailblazers are what distinguish them. The influence of Tesla beyond production, they're reshaping technology and the environment to create a world in which choosing to drive an electric vehicle is a commitment to a cleaner future. Imagine this: in 10 years, Tesla isn't just upending the industry, it's also changing people's perceptions and starting discussions about energy use. Their journey isn't simply a business trajectory, it's a story of transformation with enduring effects. Tesla will no longer be your average automaker. Instead, it will become a powerhouse, tightly managing raw materials, accelerating production, and reaping the benefits of cheap, plentiful electricity. It will be as though they are positioning the pieces for a titanic chess match. Merz has an intriguing prediction. She believes that Tesla will be producing a staggering 20 million vehicles by 2033. Think of it as the automotive revolution on steroids, and that they will be profitable this year. Well, in 10 years it will be even more of a profitable symphony. The reason Tesla is increasing the manufacture of cars is because there is a growing demand for electric automobiles. The electric vehicle market is expanding like wildfire, and this change isn't limited to any one area, it's a global phenomena, with governments in every nation welcoming the electric revolution. People and industries alike are realizing that we must move toward greener transportation solutions. The appeal of electric vehicles lies not just in their cutting-edge technology but also in their potential to have a significant environmental impact. The potential for growth in the electric vehicle industry can help reduce carbon footprints and contribute to a more sustainable future for future generations. It's not just about owning a car anymore, it's about being a part of a movement that's pushing for a greener, more sustainable world. Sure, we can't predict the future with crystal clarity, but one thing is certain: more people will be riding electric in the coming years. Just look at these stats. The market is similar to a wildfire, with its rapid expansion and adoption creating a domino effect. As more charging stations pop up, range anxiety diminishes and manufacturers invest in innovation. According to projections, the EV market would soar from $287.36 billion in 2021 to an astounding $318.22 billion in 2028. And guess what? According to our guru CEO Cathie Wood, the years 2022 to 2024 are predicted to be the EV golden era. New models are being introduced, policies are supportive, and the planets are aligned for electric dominance. People are becoming more aware of the benefits of riding electric vehicles, and the cherry on top is the development of fully autonomous vehicles. The switch to battery-powered vehicles is like a turbo boost for the EV market. In fact, in the wildest dreams of Tesla stock enthusiasts, this software may even be as big of a game changer as robots. So here's the punchline: Tesla's FSD software has already upended the transportation industry, and in the next 10 years, it is poised to turn things upside down. The numbers, they speak a language of their own. Merz believes that FSD could add a whopping $200 to Tesla's revenue in the future. Brace yourself, because the Tesla journey ahead is looking like a wild and exciting ride. According to Merz, sales of the company will reach an impressive $2.6 trillion, and profits will soar to $3 trillion, all riding on a 50 growth model. Oh, and you know what's got to be even bigger than their car business? Their energy division may be even bigger. Experienced analysts predict that in 10 years, Tesla will emerge as a major supplier of renewable energy through solar panels, batteries, and other products. In the third quarter of 2022, Tesla's energy business saw remarkable growth, setting records for revenues and deploying energy storage. Energy revenues reached $1.117 billion, up 0.6% from the previous year. Adventure: if Tesla keeps growing its energy car business and other ventures, it could see significant growth in the future. In this video, we've discussed the exciting opportunities that Tesla, a company at the forefront of transformation, faces. We've also dug into how Tesla's growth and innovation in the auto industry, along with its technological innovations, could shape the company's story going forward, from audacious predictions about car production and financial gains to the role of fully autonomous vehicles. We have now discussed important variables that could influence Tesla's growth trajectory in the upcoming 10 years, bringing this informative investigation of the company's bright future to a close. We've followed its incredible development, creative actions, and possible effects on different industries. Whether you're an experienced investor keeping a careful eye on the stock market, or you're just interested in learning more about the future prospects of a cutting-edge business, this movie concludes with the statement that Tesla's route is unquestionably fascinating. But before, let me ask you, how do you see Tesla's evolution? Feel free to share your thoughts and engage in further dialogue about Tesla's potential and the nuances of investing in a dynamic company like this. Beyond its role as an automaker, could its energy endeavors reshape the market dynamics overall? Based on the insights discussed, are you more optimistic about Tesla's trajectory, or do you still have concerns about its journey ahead? Should you find this conversation insightful and would want to receive updates on anything Tesla, don't forget to show your support by clicking the like button, subscribing, and turning on notifications.